from spreading terrorist news on Wontumi radio and TV. A radio station and a TV station that have no regard for decency when it comes to journalism. If you want all the rot, it's on Wontumi TV and Wontumi radio. They have no respect for decency when it comes to journalism. The ethics of journalism are totally downgraded and stepped upon. No respect. Yet the radio and TV station are still running. It was the same radio station and TV station that insulted the Asante the other day. And the whole of Ghana almost went into some bonfire. Yet it is still ongoing. I wonder if they even have a warning from the authorities.
Khemical TV suniye ya manga na munsamwa ekoso ewo social media na sunie de bibaba sommo Blakk Rasta ababe kasa ede afa Oheneba na Asiedu nsemo de betu edwa efa abato ho abusua enam so amaye chair no na wotwe mu na beto dwa krase ye ja no na no ena Blakk Rasta de sma beto dwa wotwe mu se wona ankasa no onim se de Ghana hanom atie obi akasa mu se yesi de na nka mu ja na sense wakwa sika eye bribe na cheso de bossa bra we nti no busuafo empanyifo no mu bi omo Ghana ha no so eta na chi enu nti no koso ayesa anyema we na the same Wontumi station emna bi atwam ebedidi aye ahemfofo atem e wo Ghana ha enkenka ene yankasa ye hene eye na otusetutu a chese wote edwaso na busua wo chemu se ensem krombo we omo beka ye edefa wo setutu eho no na nka wo so omunya so twene kase pa na enso no enne nyina no eye radio station TV station nyina eye adwuma e wo Ghana na mpanyufo no mu bi eneta wo machi a omo ebo saasa bibraboni we e wo Ghana ha na senka ya de say different country anko imagine de nkomo de beye chese na Oheneba Asiedu na enso ne man Ghana mi ya no say de bibia ne atuma jeje mu nti no eni o magya no e ma ne nam ho when awaka say ye yankasa ye maame ha wakumsin so wate se wo cheche se oil e won krofo no mu bi mu afiefie mu enkenka ni dwom oba no abayi ba ko de ahya won sem seto aba e ma no na nkrofo mu je sa oil no bi so mo say anyanyem bia wo de aduane e ka ho de ama wo mo ana na omo je nso a na kire se wo de ato wo mo se de ye be omo nso no e beto aba no e de ama mo tinka be yanka e man Ghana ye ma ye ni enta ho e wo ne ma bi mfise sa nipa kuro ya o statidi empinye ne ohun bla papa bi a wabo ede ama ne mpesua so ndike be ya anko mo mani nda ho na ne ma bi enkoyie e wo Ghana ha ene okasa pa ede fa sa ensem mienu we ehun yenko tie Blakk Rasta adwenche.
But I will still look at it. This one I'm reading from Ghana Web, and it says Wontumi's aid granted bail by police. And I read, now the Ghana Police Service has released Oheneba Nana Asiedu, a presenter of Wontumi Radio and TV, whom it arrested for the publication of false news, contrary to Section 208 of the Criminal Offences Act 1960, Act 29, on bail. Now, according to a report by citynewsroom.com, Nana Asiedu, an aide to the Ashanti Regional Chairman of the New Patriotic Party, the NPP, and owner of the media house, is expected to report to the police periodically as part of his bail conditions. Now, the report also indicated that the investigation into the matter is ongoing. Now, the police is focused on determining the intent and potential impact of the presenter's comments. Now, the presenter, speaking on Wontumi Radio and TV, claimed that the upcoming 2024 presidential elections will be held on different days. He claimed that on December 7, 2024, the election will be held for the first person on the ballot paper, including the presidential candidate of the New Patriotic Party, the NPP, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who is number 1 on the ballot paper. Dr. Bawumia is number 1 on the ballot. So on the 7th December, we are going to vote for him first. We are going to vote for the first 7 people on the ballot. Then after that, we will vote for the remaining 7 from numbers 8, 9, 10, 11 going, he said in 3. Nana Asiedu even suggested that any person who fails to vote for Dr. Bawumia on Saturday, December 2024 will not get the chance to vote for the other people in the subsequent days.
Ya waleta matamsanga
Now, when you look at the face of this guy, there's no difference between this guy and a mass serial killer. This guy is a terrorist. If this was a country with very serious, stringent laws, by now he should be in the coldest part of the cooler. Thanks to a country that favors its own thieves and riffraffs, as long as they support the political party that they belong to, anything they do is gospel right. A guy like this, I ask myself, how did he get his license to sit on radio and do mass media broadcasting? By now, you'll be shocked that Wontumi and the rest of them who are semi-illiterates are rallying around this guy, telling him he has done well. Oh, why are they? Why are they? By now, they have even bought him a car, waiting for him to come and drive, for telling people nothing but foolishness. These are the people who are not fit to be part of us in this nation. They should be sent to the war front in Afghanistan, like David did, my brother, my sister, to the husband of a woman that he was so interested in, Bathsheba. We remember how David sent Uriah to the battlefront, where the battle was the toughest, so he could take all the shots and die, so he'll be able to usurp his wife. These are the people who are supposed to be in the battlefront and not Uriah. These are people, my brother, my sister, who have nothing close to sense, common sense. It hurts me that I apply the same trade as riffraffs like this. It's so hurting, my brother, my sister, that the radio station has not even come out yet to denounce and renounce this balderdash, this hogwash. The political party has not even come out to rubbish this hogwash. By now, go to his bank account and see they have stuffed it up with stolen taxpayers' money for talking nonsense to the people of this nation. This is how this country is. We are so politically polarized. Anything we do that is condemnable internationally, as long as it favors our political party, we give you a handshake and stuff your bank account with cash. When millions are dying for fighting and standing for the nation, nobody supports them. It's a shame. All these guys said, oh, you know what? On the 7th, we are voting for only 7 candidates. They all know the number of the biggest opposition party, Mohammed's number. He's not part of the 1 to 7. So for that matter, they don't vote for him. In a country that has high levels of illiteracy, people like this, if it was in the days of Jerry John Rawlings, they would have bullets journeying through their brains, riddled with bullets. Their bodies will lie limp, cold. It hurts me, my brother. When I saw this, I told myself, listen, man, this issue will go nowhere. This is the same government that appointed the IGP, who sent his boys to go arrest this guy. This is the country, the political party that has stuffed our law courts with its own players and own referees. How can they ever lose a match? You have your own referees and linesmen. Now we call them assistant referees and match commissioners. You chose all of them. You even chose your opponents. My brother, how can you ever lose? It's a shame. Democracy in this country is democracy. As for this guy, what is his name again? You need to bow down your head in shame. They might give you money for talking like somebody with no common sense, but posterity would judge you, judge your generation. You will never do well. You are a dirty guy, very dirty guy, dirty mind. You will roast in the hottest part of something I can't say in radio. On radio. What is this? What is this? will be the finale. My brother, my sister, things are happening in our nation. Hey! Is this the country Kwame Nkrumah fought for? Is this the country that is worth fighting for? Is this truly the gateway to Africa? Or is the back door to corruption? This one is also taken from Ghana Web, and it says, how Akumsin shares bottles of cooking oil to women in Kaswa ahead of 2024 elections. Jesus have mercy. I read. Member of Parliament for Ewutu, Senya East constituency, Hawa Kumsin, has been spotted distributing bottles of cooking oil to her constituents ahead of the 2024 general elections. Now, the Minister for Fisheries and Aquaculture Development, in a video shared on X, formerly called Twitter, by Head Hub, was seen handing out bottles of cooking oil to a long queue of women. Now, the gesture forms part of the campaign efforts showcasing her generosity to the constituency as she seeks to be re-elected as MP for Ewutu Senya East. Hawa Kumsin has served as the MP for the constituency for the past 12 years, first assuming the seat in January 2012. She faces stiff opposition from the National Democratic Congress, now Koyo Okonu, in the upcoming election, whom she defeated in 2020. I leave it here. Yes, I do. From spreading terrorist news on Wontumi radio and TV, a radio station and a TV station that have no regard for decency when it comes to journalism. If you want all the rot, it's on Wontumi TV and Wontumi radio. They have no respect for decency when it comes to journalism. The ethics of journalism are totally downgraded and stepped upon. No respect. Yet the radio and TV station are still running. It was the same radio station and TV station that insulted the Asante the other day. And the whole of Ghana almost went into some bonfire. Yet, it is still ongoing. I wonder if they even have a warning from the authorities. Because their party is in power. Galamsey is on top. They can go and destroy our land, take all the mineral resources, and come and fund their dirty political parties all over the place. Posterity is judging us. Now, this is another woman here who is going around sharing bottles of oil. A few days to election, she didn't do it when it mattered most. She didn't do it when the children at Fana drowned. She didn't go there. My brother, she was the same woman who was wielding an AK-47, firing like the wife of Rambo. My God have mercy. It was like a Hollywood movie. That matter went nowhere in a country that has no regard for decency, political decency. It's sad. Now she's going around sharing bottles of oil. And because of the poverty of this nation, people have sold out their decency and their birthrights. My brother, I will never accept this kind of insult. A man strips you naked in the daytime, and in the night he sneaks back to clothe you. Be careful of these charlatans and dangerous people. You want to hear it again? If a man strips you naked in the day, and in the night when you are already shrouded by the beautiful darkness of the day, and you don't need anybody to cover your nakedness, they come around and try to clothe you. That is what Hawa Kumsin is doing. Do we have laws in this country? My brother, they say at the polling stations they do not want to see any campaign material. Yet a few days to election, you can go around in a blatant bribery move. You can go and give people cooking oil and all. And those receiving the cooking oil, think twice. I know you are poor like me here, but have some kind of decency for yourselves. The cooking oil they give you, are they going to add tomatoes? Will she add onions? Would Kobe be added? Will rice be added? Can you drink oil? Or you want to take it and go and sell it so you can go and buy kenke and fish? If you had encouraged them to work hard, you would not need that bottle of oil. But you allow them to do the undoable, misbehave all over the place. And every election, they know they can buy your votes with just bottles of oil to continue pushing you into poverty. Think twice, Ghana. Be wise, Ghana. You don't need to go to school to be wise. Wisdom is not in the school. Wisdom is at home. Wisdom is embedded in your actions and reactions and inactions. Wisdom is embedded in your experience. The fact that you haven't been to school doesn't mean that you cannot be wise. Reject all the cooking oil. Reject all the bribe. After all, if you eat today, you still will need to eat tomorrow. How many people would bring you such bribes? After election, they leave you to yourself. You could die, you could melt, you could evaporate. They don't care. As for our Kumsin, shame on you. You are a misfit. You should never even have been a politician.
Eti wey any ensema Blakk Rasta e de aba to edwa e fasa ensem we ehwo chemu say Oheneba na Asiedu nkeni kwanse Ghana police emo eja no sabe na omo hye na so pa efise sansem obeka ye no nyina no eye ensem wa chese mfaso bia eni so no wo kanso amana tongrofo no bitirim e wa bla enye no kwenti ko se wonya ho asotwe e wo Ghana ase de be ya sabi obesua nyansa ono kra boron qualify say obe journalist e wo Ghana.
Khemical TV, yeah. Khemical TV, anything goes. Khemical TV, for quality entertainment. Khemical TV, at the room.